Prison Break, Wentworth Miller, ladies. Wentworth Miller. I need a fan. I need a fan. He's a criminal, all right. He's criminally good looking. He'll steal your heart. He'll take your breath away. He'll rip your clothes off. I've gone too far. I'm sorry. Our first guest is the star of the Fox hit Prison Break, which kicks off its third season tonight. Take a look.
You know, I keep waiting for you to mention a certain someone. I know where she is now. Well, you gotta find her. I will. She's important to me, Lake. If anything happens to Sarah, it's gonna be fine, man. I promise.
If I could escape and recreate a place of my own world, and I could be your favorite girl forever, perfectly together. Tell me what I would not be sweet. If I could be sweet, I know I've been a real bad girl.
Hello, Wentworth. I like your look and I like your name. It's such a good name. I think I mentioned that last time you were here. It's just a great name.
I have something for you.
I saw somebody put something down there. What you got?
It's a gift. I heard it was your 5th anniversary, so I wanted to give you something. And I remember seeing a clip of Smoking Donkey.
We used to have the smoking donkey on the table, yes.
Well, I think this is a little companion piece. Now he's got a friend.
Oh, my. It's the drinking bear. This is vintage?
This is vintage. I found this at a pawn shop outside of Dallas, Texas.
Oh, and he pours it? Oh, and he drinks it! Fantastic!
Thank you.
That's great. I wonder how many animals they thought of before they decided upon the bear that would drink. Usually chimpanzees, they make do all those things.
Yeah, just a little something.
It's great. I don't know where the smoking donkey is. We thought it was not cool to be putting smoking out there, you know.
Of course.
So we decided to take it away. But there's nothing wrong with a drinking bear. No. Now, speaking of smoking, because it's bad for you, you know, it's really bad for you. And you recently just quit, right?
Yes, I did.
That's great. How long did you smoke? Did you smoke for a long time?
I did. I was smoking on and off for about 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had maybe 4 or 5 cigarettes in the last 8 months. So
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned, that's quitting. Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
So that's good. So that means you haven't totally quit. That means you're not completely addicted, that you're going to start all the way up again.
No, I think I'm done with it, which is great.
Yeah, how'd you do it?
Well, you know, I didn't want to try the patch because I thought chemicals got me into this. I don't want to use chemicals to get me out of this. I just want to stop cold turkey on my own willpower. I think that's the best way to do it.
Now, is it hard, like everybody, because it just seems like the kind of set where there's a bunch of guys just sitting around, because there's a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
Do a lot of guys smoke on the set?
They do, but my new addiction is a BlackBerry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, constantly on
Keeps
the
your hands
BlackBerry.
busy.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
And speaking of the show and the set, I can't not ask this. Lane Garrison, who it was such a tragedy. I mean, it was just such a horrible thing that happened, the drunk driving incident, and I've seen him sobbing. He clearly is remorseful, and he's I don't know if you know the story, he was, and he didn't even know that the kids, they were killed when he was driving drunk, and a couple of 15-year-olds or something, right? And so have you talked to him, or do you have? Not
recently, but I did get a chance to spend some time with Lane when he was working on the show, and all I can say is that he is essentially a very sweet kid who made a horrific mistake.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are no excuses. Nothing's going to bring that boy back, and he'll spend the rest of his life paying for it. And I was really proud of him that he stepped forward and took full responsibility for his actions.
Yeah, yeah, it just shows you. I mean, I'm sure he was a great guy, and just that's a bad decision. That should show you. You don't drink and drive. You don't fool around with it. No matter what a great person you are, it's just not worth it, you know, to take that chance.
It's a very serious segment on Ellen today.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, you
don't
know,
smoke.
that's no. Let's get lighter then. take your shirt off. So that you had the tattoos before. You're back in prison
Yeah,
again.
we
You
are.
were out, now you're back in prison.
That's right.
And so now, and you had the tattoos before. You were always like this, and now you're not. You don't have the tattoos.
Right.
So you have to just wear a shirt all the time
I'm
to
in a long sleeve T-shirt.
to pretend
all
to
the
cover
time.
all that.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be down in Panama. It's supposed to be hot. We're sweating. We're shooting the show in Dallas, so it's like 110 degrees every day. It's a nightmare.
And humid too.
And humid. Yeah.
Yeah. And what is that like? That must be. And it's not like a. They don't try to make it look real clean. It's a prison. It's a bad prison.
Yeah, you're supposed to be dirty. You're supposed to be sweaty.
Right.
All the actors before every take were standing there with our own little spritz bottles, spraying ourselves down just to sell the story that we're supposed to be selling. Which is funny to me because I can remember driving around Los Angeles way before my career had started in this 1982 beat-up Toyota Cressida. The AC was shot, the windows were down, I've got like a spritz bottle rolling around the car, like underneath my seat, and I'd pull up to an intersection or at a red light or something, and I'd spray myself down just to like stay cool.
And now
The universe has a really bizarre sense of humor.
that
doesn't
spritz
it?
bottle. Is it the same one or no? You didn't hold on to it?
I've upgraded.
All right. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
The third season, and thanks for my drinking beer.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. The third season of Prison Break premieres tonight at 8 o'clock on Fox. We'll look at some of the highlights from my vlogs after this.